Good morning, class. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. Let's get started with some math. So at this point, we're actually going to be going back through the book, and we are going to be doing some of the pages that we missed that would be a little bit more logical. One thing I want to point out, again, I've said this before, and I just want to say it again. I know that it may feel like you're doing a lot of work and there's not a lot of accountability, that people wouldn't know whether or not you were doing all your work or not, and it's really more of a personal choice for you to keep up with the things that we're talking about and less of XYZ is going to happen to you. However, if you are doing this work, if you are keeping up, it will pay off. And I know that seems so abstract and such an adult thing to say, but it will pay off. So make sure that you keep doing your best work, that you're still writing everything to the best of your ability, and that you're pushing it through to the end and really getting the most out of your skills. With that being said, we are going to do, I want you to open up your Ultimate Math Notebook to page 12. We're going to do the black diamond on rounding numbers 2. So the first question says, round each of the numbers below to a digit that is most logical. I'm going to do the first 2 with you, and then I want you to do 3 and 4 by yourself, and then we'll kind of come back and keep going like that. So our number here is 599, and this question is all about thinking, what is the most logical digit? 599 is really close to 600, and actually for this number, it doesn't matter which digit we round it to because it's going to be the same. For example, well, except for the ones place. If we round it to the tens place, we look to the, I can't think of the direction for you. We go 5 and above, raise it up. 4 and below, stay the same down low. So this 9 is above 5, so this would push this to be 10, giving an extra 1 to, and so our answer would be 600. The most logical place to round this, however, would be our hundreds place. So I'm underlining my 5. I'm looking to my 9. I'm asking myself 5 and above, raise it up. 4 and below, stay the same down low. So 9 is above 5, so this becomes a 6, and the rest of my numbers become 0. So the answer is the same no matter which way I round it, but it is important to note that the hundreds place would be the most logical place to round it to. Let's do number 2. Number 2 says, so this number, let's count it out together. It says ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. So this is 9,234,111. So let's say this was the number of baseball players in the world, okay? Would I really need to know that there's 111 people? It's what number is that really, really close to? So if I look, kind of the most logical place to start is at the furthest place to the left. In this case, that's in millions place. So I'm going to underline my 9, look to my 2. I'm going to show this. 5 and above, raise it up. 4 and below, stay the same down low. So if I'm looking at this, it's very hard to dance and keep the whiteboard in the screen. 2 is below 5. So 2 is not going to push my 9 up. So this number rounds pretty nicely to 9 million. Whoops, sorry. To 9 million. Now, why do I care? Another way to look at this is none of these other numbers are bigger than 5. So really the most logical place to round it is at my farthest digit to the left. So I want you to do number 3 and 4 independently. Let's do number 5 and 5-6 together. It'd be weird if you bought a $20 bill. I brought a $20 bill to the store. I needed to buy 2 gallons of milk, creating a list of my numbers as I'm reading this out loud. 2 gallons of milk at $1.99 each. Okay, so like I said, I need to buy 2 gallons of milk at $1.99 each. I need to buy a box of cereal at $3.98, and I need to buy a box of chicken for $15.34, and 3 packs of gum for 99 cents. Round to figure out all of the items on my list and if I'll have enough. So basically, the first thing I want you to know is this is how a lot of prices work when you go to the grocery store. The reason for this is a lot of people are not smart like you are, and they only pay attention to that front digit. So if they see something that's $1.99, even though it's only 1 penny less than $2, they're much more likely to purchase it than something that's $2 even. Or something that's $14.99 is much more likely to be sold than something that's at $15. So it's really important to know about rounding because it does have a lot of practical implications. So I've written out all my numbers on my board. I know that I have $20. I need to buy 2 gallons at $1.99, 1 box of cereal at $3.98, a box of chicken, which is weird. It should be a package of chicken at $15.34. That's my dog. And 3 packages of gum at 99 cents. So I'm going to actually keep a tally of the dollars because I only have 20 of them, and that's a pretty easy thing to tally. So if I'm looking at 2 gallons at $1.99, $1.99 is pretty close to $2. So I know I need to buy 2 of them. So I write 2 tallies for the first gallon, 2 tallies for the second gallon. So now I'm at $4. I need to buy 1 box of cereal at $3.98. $3.98 is only 2 cents away from $4. So only 1 box. So I'm going to add 4 tallies to my number count. They're going to buy chicken, which is $15.34. 15 really kind of round is $15.34 is pretty close to 15, so I'm going to add in 15 dashes. And then I buy 3 packs of gum at 99 cents. So 99 cents is pretty close to $1. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to count up all my tallies. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. So just by rounding, I know that this is like $26, and it's pretty far off of what my actual money that I brought to the store with me is. So I don't have enough money. So here's the answer key. Yes, the actual cost is $26.30, and our answers to the next 2 questions are down below. We are also going to do page 15, which is the comparing numbers blue square. So what you need to do here is do greater than, less than, and equal to signs for 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to read the questions out loud, but I want you to do these by yourself because they are word problems, and we've been talking about this all year, and I really want you just to do your best. Number 10 says the first Harry, keep in mind we're on page 15, comparing numbers blue square. The first Harry Potter book has 309 pages. The second Harry Potter book has 341 pages. Compare the number of pages using a number sentence. So make sure you're using those symbols of greater than, less than, equal to, right? Sally bought a chocolate bar for $1. Dan bought the same chocolate bar a day later for $2. Write a comparison for which they bought their candy in a number sentence. Kind of what that number sentence would look like. This is not rocket science. 1 is less than 2. This is all I'm looking for like all of these questions. Something in that vein. Number 12. Alice snowboarded, down 8 black diamonds. Deborah snowboarded down 7 black diamonds. Compare the number of hills they went down in a number sentence. And here we have our answers. So 6 is equal to, 7 is greater than, 8 is less than, 9 is less than. 10 is 309 is less than 341, 11 is 1 is less than 2, and 12 is 8 is greater than 7. Okay, so the last one we're going to do is the black diamond for this exact same assignment. And what you need to do, use the digits 5, 9, and 2 to write as many correct number sentences as possible comparing the sets of 3-digit numbers. I'm going to show you the answer key so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking for. So for example, 592 is equal to 592. 592 is less than 925, and so on. You do not have to write all of these. My expectation is that you get at least 6 number sentences down. Write the symbols greater than, less than, and equal to compare the numbers in these number sentences. You have to use your place value here, subtracting 100 or 200 or 10 or whatever it is. We've been practicing this a lot, so I'm not going to do this with you. Number 11, one boy band sold out 45 out of 100 of their concerts. Another boy band sold out 90 out of 100 of their concerts. Write a number sentence comparing their sold out concerts. Number 12, Dan makes $15 per hour. Susie makes $5 per half hour. Notice it's per hour and half hour. Write a number sentence comparing how much they make per hour. Actually, I will do this one with you. So I'm going to do a bar diagram. So Dan makes $15 per hour, and Susie makes, I'm just going to write Suze because I think we get the idea. She makes $5 per half hour. So this is kind of how we would visualize that on a bar diagram. Dan makes 15, Susie makes 5. So this is per half hour. This whole time period is an hour. So to get to an hour, I would need to double that. So it's 5 plus 5. Dan still makes more money than Susie. Unfortunately, that's the reality of sexism, even in my generated math problem. So 15 is greater than 5. And so here are the answers again for that first one. You only need to write 6. Number 6 is less than, number 7 is less than, number 8 is greater than, number 9 is greater than, number 10 is equal to. Number 11, 45 is less than 90, or 45 out of 100 is less than 90 out of 100. You could also do this as 45 hundredths, or 0.45, is less than 9 tenths, or 0.9. Number 12, we already did together. All right, so again, make sure that you're using this time to practice and you're doing a quality job every day. And I will see you in a little bit for science.